Comfortable double jump saving that one in case he owned gold. He's played the safe dodge instead. That obviously limits his counter-attacking chances, but also prevents the immediate goal for Moxie. But I'm not going to put any pressure on him like you guys are. Trying to peer pressure everybody, it would seem. That's a great save by Rewass. Makes such a difference that he can land. Oh my goodness, he can land on the back wall there. Look at what difference this makes. If he lands inside the net, Moxie's attacking. But he lands clean in the back wall to this stream to pack, eat dinner, and get ready for bed. It's a nice placement there by Moxie. He does get one past a defended net there. Rewass with a bit of a slow turn. Missing the boost definitely impacted his, also because of their most recent match going in his favor. Great turn by Moxie. Rewass completely out of position as a result of this fake there to meet him in that area. And suddenly Moxie just turns around and shoots the ball directly. And now he's completely red. Rewass again stops spamming. Apparently jack this, apparently jack that. The man's busy. I don't know how long he was going to have if he actually progressed in this tournament. That might have been a disaster for him. Oh, what a shot. Oh, see, every split second can make a huge difference. Moxie loves to win the biggest ones tournament game. Looks like Moxie might be about to add one to his tally though. Low boost dribble, perfect flick. The other player to get much space to do a whole lot of anything. Rewass faking from the near post here. Faking again. That's a great bounce for himself to work with. That backs up Moxie. Rewass, air roll shot, 7-all. Incredibly clinical finishing from Rewass. For Moxie. Does have possession of the ball though, and a defensive flick turning into an offensive flick all of a sudden. And now Moxie is right back in an even position. Rewass outplays him in the near post, and it's just dipped in. Once again, Rewass finds a way through by the smallest of margins, seconds away. Moxie immediately putting Rewass under a ton of pressure though. There's not even a small boost pad for Rewass to grab. Fake reverse challenge. Dunked in. A dead even game one. Moxie bowls over Rewass's kickoff and wins it 9-8. The rest was history. Game one goes to the Frenchman. Saving boost off the kickoff and trying to recover. Oh, Moxie's just read him there. He's going to slow roll Rewass as well. Moxie looking for the double. Oh, it's actually an own goal for Rewass. He pre-jumped to the near post and it bounced flat off the bar and went in off him. Is it just Moxie's day? Has Rewass been trolled by Moxie earlier in the tournament, losing to Chronic? Rewass might be the hardest player to air dribble bump in the entire scene right now. So much so, even a world-class player like Batira, one of the absolute best players in the world, thinking that ping helps you last game. Another reverse flick from Moxie though, straight into a wave dash. And now he's the player with the offensive threat. Big mind game and a goal. Dig deep here, he's in a lot of trouble. Moxie is rolling. And when Moxie gets rolling, it looks impossible to stop him. Zen is better overall, but Moxie trains so much ones that he can beat him. It's the classic copium, isn't it? And that's kind of cringe. Imagine practicing. When has any athlete ever been criticized for practicing so much that they're actually cringe between players? But the fans still love to say it every now and then. Moxie gets so often discredited. Still a long time left for Moxie to hold on to this lead with. Rewass will get one back. Who got him? Thanks to the 5-month prime. I am indeed feeling a lot better. Thanks for the kind words. Welcome back to the channel. Yeah, the reason it's harder to make a comeback happen than it is to create a lead in the first place, a very risk-averse game and counter all of Rewass's overextensions. Oh, that's a brilliant shot. Which is all he has to do after you scored 10 this early. Rewass catches him out of position again. If Rewass can get one goal here, it looks like he might. No, Moxie denies him. That should be game. Now, if Rewass did score, there was always a chance of a couple of kickoff possessions in a row going his way, but this is the nightmare scenario for himself. 2-0 up in the series. With the flick to start things off, Rewass again has to just flip into that one and knock it into his crossbar. Direct air dribble goes through though. Oh, it's a beautiful outplay by Moxie. Difficult to sneak challenges in against this guy. This time it's a fake from Rewass, and not even that's going to work as Moxie shoots over him. Moxie is just in the zone right now. The fake challenge does nothing. Head of on his own goal line. It's still Moxie who's getting small advantages here, and what a shot off the wall to go up 3-1. Rewass tried to grab boost at midfield. He did not see that shot in adjustments on the kickoff. Moxie has had just too much control. Rewass has played the same strategy twice in a row there. He says nice one in the chat, but I don't know what on earth he's thinking preemptively. He says, can you do normal kickoffs? Oh, Rewass is tilted. Moxie says, okay. And immediately delays. Oh, I love Moxie. He's actually tilted Rewass. Something I don't think many people thought was possible. Rewass will be the next to score though. Twice. Then yeah, you're just asking for trouble. So yeah, if that was his mindset, if that's what he thought, then fair enough. But I would imagine that he was just autopiloting and big delay. That's how you counter it. Because when somebody's single jumping into the ball like that, if you just let them hit it into you, you can. Nice little power slide landing there to line up a shot. 50-50 allows a boost steal to connect, but this is not easy for Rewass. He's flipped away from the ball here. Luckily so is Moxie. It's into a defensive position again. Again, has to dodge to keep the ball out of the net. The pre-jump not really stopping Moxie's advantage. Again, a couple of defensive plays in a row now, working well for Rewass, and the air dribble bump lands. Both players secure 100 boost after the kickoff. Moxie landed a little bump there. Rewass able to stand strong and equalize. Well, Moxie let his guard down there. Suddenly we're in a tie game. Oh, Rewass missed the small boost on the kickoff. It'll go his way anyway. That was not intentional. And it might actually work wonderfully. Well, how about that? Rewass, fake challenge. Moxie doesn't fall for it. And what a save that is. Rewass denies the air dribble bump and gets going on the counter to score his 8th goal. Game 3 even. It seemed like everything was going against him. Moxie's bumps, Moxie's flicks, Moxie's kickoffs were all working well. But he put it together, came back, and held on from Gamers 8, no doubt. But right now, obviously, pretty tied up with this tournament. And Moxie darts quickly to the mid boost before continuing his attack. It's another air dribble bump. Rewass tried to bump Moxie into it. He's dodged the bump. Usually with a dodge intact. And he did not have any play here. Moxie, too quick. Stealing challenge from Rewass. See? You need to play every kickoff perfectly. Well, finally, Moxie's messed up a flick, and that's going to give Rewass his first goal of the game. Confidence striking from distance. Rewass with an air dribble from distance. And a flip reset. Wanted the dunk. This is something that worked the vast majority of the time that he tried it against CRR. It's good possession from Moxie. Oh, great dodge on the bump as well. It's just too easy for far this series. Has had enough in the way of adjustments. I think that really it's up to him to be, instead of trying to switch up the timing in some way, attacking play. And he really decided against that shot at the last second. Oh, looks like Moxie's way out of position though, and Rewass will get one back. And Moxie again, ever threatening with the ball off kickoff. I mean, is there a more threatening player with the ball on top of his head, regardless of his boost total? Rewass had to back off, and the only two positions we're seeing are Rewass defending against Moxie, where Moxie has space, and Rewass attacking Moxie when he has none to play with. Luckily for him, Moxie's overextended again. Moxie's not going to center this one dangerously in front of his own net. Waits till he has control, and now easily flicks it past Rewass, who tried to switch up the challenge timing a lot easier than most of us expected it to be. Strong 50-50, truly astonishing. Rewass dives in. Moxie outplays him again. I mean, what do you do again? Full volley, denied by the Frenchman. He's used quite a lot of his boost though. And looks like Rewass spots another opening. It's been unstoppable offense by both players. Rewass, 3 flips to shoot on target. And once again, Moxie spots his lunging challenge far too early. Choices. If he doesn't dive here, then Moxie's just got control of the ball in front of his net. So what can Rewass do? He just has to go. It's another goal here, but he misses his touch. Rewass trying again for a second time. Well, he's done it. He missed the first time, but the second air dribble works out well. Moxie with a very slow kickoff, so it looks like he will here, and he should just dribble this one back. That's exactly what he's going to do. Nice one, says Rewass, I'm sure sarcastically, but truth be told, this is the perfect play by Moxie, and it will win him the game. 11-8, the better kickoff game from the start of this series. Rewass had played for a much more aggressive defensive strategy than we're used to seeing from him. We're used to seeing Rewass in his goal, defending his goal line. A dominant position for himself. Nice equalizing move there by Rewass. In fact, a turnover for Rewass, but the flick is not there. Moxie showing levels when he challenges our later game. That's what happened in game 4. Rewass realized his goal line defense wasn't working. But Moxie's goal line defense is working just fine. He counterattacks to put himself up by 3. Takes the ball away from him and walks it all the way back into his corner instead. Rewass unable to do the same. I mean, it's just Moxie control. Start to finish here. Holds on to possession. Rewass says, bro, you're 3-1 in series and 3-0 in the lead and you're still wasting time. To be fair to him, I mean, every time Rewass has talked, he has actually turned it around. This is exactly what happened in game 2. He got tilted and typed in the chat. So boring, says Rewass. You're so mad. Moxie is actually such a successful salt miner. It is unbelievable to deny Rewass the counterattack. But last time, like I said, last time that Rewass made it known that he was salty in chat a little bit earlier. Is he salty? Is it just a big mind game? Is he trying to make Moxie think that he's salty? And then he's actually just completely chilling. Fully locked in. Ready to make a comeback happen. Once again, it's working. That'll be a third goal for Enraged or Inspired. Either way, Moxie better be careful. It's another dunk on the goal line. Not quite. Moxie saves that one, and Rewass does give him what a save in chat. Probably, I think probably a serious what a save there. I don't think that one's sarcastic at all. Moxie's really trying to get under his skin. Mining salt, it's ridiculous. Great recovery by Moxie, but not enough. Rewass beats him to it. Oh my goodness, I love Moxie. Like, I know that this gets him a lot of hate. I know some people don't like him for his text chat, but you can't deny the entertainment value. Play RLCS, let's see what you can do. Ah yes, the classic response. This is definitely a full salt matchup now. Rewass lunging in, getting outplayed again. Moxie up by 2. It looks like he's typing, he's not yet. He says he lets his friends on you. Okay, so he lets his French friends beat Rewass in RLCS and he handles them in 1v1 again. To settle down here. failed wave dash would indicate that's not the case. Moxie makes it 7-4. You guys, by the way, it was in fact Rewass that started this. He was the first person to type. Moxie said you think you're the main character because you think your fans says you're the GOAT. That's a great shot. Rewass just needs to get control of the ball. These two do not have an agreement in chat, that's for sure. Great shot by Moxie. Rewass punished for the boost steal. It's a couple times in a row now that he's gone for boosts when he can. His decision making has crumbled. I think that confirms that he probably was tilted, and it was probably the rage comeback and not the fake tilt text chat. So happy my 10th series win against you is this. I won the GOAT. Moxie is a genius, man. He's actually a genius. Like I'm a fan of both players, as I'm sure you guys are well aware, and just still keep chugging along with ridiculously effective gameplay. Wait, that's actually in, you know. That's in. Rewass has been scoring every now and then, and now suddenly he bangs in a kickoff goal when it matters most. Looks like he's going to get the possession. Does he get the boost? No, he doesn't. Moxie takes it. That's game over. Rewass tried to force the bump into the boost, but he got bumped off of it. Couldn't steer in time. Moxie says 10-6 in series. That's why I win you. Rewass says it's the ping advantage, bro. 28. Okay, he's calling him out for a low ping match. I think obviously we have to see that in the future at some point. I would love to see it. But today belongs to Moxie. He was too good. You know, besides Moxie's spectacular ground game, I do think Rewass got himself in a lot of trouble here by stubbornly repeating losing kickoff strategies.